Morning, morning, morning. Oh my god. Everywhere is looking so pretty this morning. The weather is good. It's not as cold as it was a couple of days ago. I'm so happy. I just decided to make this video because I know that I wouldn't have time to make a video this week and post, but I told myself that I'm not just gonna go a week without posting a video on my channel. So welcome to hindsight. And I think today is gonna be more like a reflection video because I don't have anything. Well, I would say I don't have anything. Like, I have an idea of what I want to talk about, or I wanted to talk about this week, but unfortunately, because I don't have time, we're gonna switch it up and talk about something more spontaneous. And then please ignore any noise you hear from cars or whatever, because I'm walking on the road. So yeah, yesterday I was thinking about life as I was working, and I thought to myself, wow, education is such a great thing that human beings have created, and in a way to pass down information and create new information from civilization to civilization, generation to generation. Education is such a great thing and accomplishment for the human being, or should I say the human civilization. However, I feel like one thing about education, or the way that it's set up, is that it's kind of artificial, because I don't think human beings were made to just learn and learn and read, especially when you think about graduate school in general and how everything works. It's like you just end up consuming so much amount of information in a very short period of time, and I don't think it's a natural thing. Obviously it has its benefits, but it's not necessarily like a natural thing for the human being. Anyway, I think at the end of the day, no, I don't think everyone will agree with this. Okay, hold on. I think the noise in the background is just too much. And so yeah, I think education, the way it is set up, it's not natural, and I think it has to be a little bit more flexible. It is set up in a way where only a certain type of people who are very by the book enjoy the experience. I think people should every couple of years review how education is structured. Okay, so where did I stop? I was talking about how I think that education needs to be reviewed every couple of years, and that the people who are responsible for it, I doubt that they do anything in regards to that, like make any major changes, especially with the way society is really changing so fast, and people are, more and more relying on technology to make things work. So I think that those who are responsible for, reviewing and changing the system should do that like every couple of years, because I think the system we have today is pretty much the same we had like 20 or 50 years ago, and honestly so much has changed since then. We need to improve, but I wouldn't say that it's the same across all board. I know that maybe in some places, some countries, and some departments, they're always making changes every now and then, but I think in a whole, like, the education system needs to be revamped. Like, who really cares? That's what I'm saying. Who really cares? So anyway, that's like my little, should I say, opinion or what I was thinking about yesterday. I think I'm going to pause now and come back. So we're back to the video. I think that was the first part of what I wanted to talk about in this video. Second part I think I also want to talk about is, I think everyone, when you're a student, it doesn't matter whether you're in a bachelor's degree or graduate student, I think whilst you're studying, don't forget yourself. Don't forget your hobbies. Don't forget that you don't have to limit yourself to the field that you are in. Let's say you're studying something like business or engineering, and you're doing that because you want to secure a job for yourself that would last, for job security. But then you have other hobbies that you like. It could be the very common ones, whether it's singing, dancing, and it could be more creative stuff. It could be drawing, it could be counseling, could be cooking, it could be anything. I can't really think of so much on the top of my head as I'm walking right now, but I think anyone listening to me should be able to understand where I'm coming from. So whilst you're studying, make sure to also be doing the things that you love, doing other things that you care about, so that maybe one day you might actually get a career of what you're passionate about. Especially now that we are so lucky that the society we have is creating so much opportunities for people, to make money off of doing the littlest of things. So society is evolving in a way where it's making life so much, not just so much easier, but in a way where we have the opportunity to really do the things that we like and enjoy and derive, a career from doing that. So whilst you're studying, don't forget about that hobby that you like. Don't forget about the other thing, because guess what? You might end up in an 8 to 9 job, and although you might enjoy it, you might not really feel satisfied. So at the end of the day, just keep your mind open to doing other things that you enjoy, so that even if you end up working in the field that you studied, you can also have something by the side, because you never even know what's going to happen. So life is never predictable. Anything can happen, so you always want to have that backup career or that backup thing that you like. Don't forget that. And I think that's where I'm gonna end today's video, as I have reached my home. I just hope that this information in some way is useful to anyone out there. Just don't forget yourself whilst you're studying. Education is such a beautiful thing. You learn so much about history, new things, but also don't forget to do other things that you care about at the same time. Well, this is where I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.